Oh my gosh, Craig already not doing his job this morning. For the record.
I am.
I was making duck face earlier, doing
goodness.
dumb stuff. He's like, we should be shooting live. I'm like, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
His word today is butt for some reason. I don't know why, but.
What did I say? I said something. First I said bidet.
Yeah.
And she said that was. I said butt.
You said butt?
I said no. I guess it's for that, but has nothing. This is not what the show's about today.
We should tag some friends because we've only got one watching. Who's watching us right now?
Do we have friends?
Misty, what's up?
Hello, everybody. Today we've got a great show. We couldn't find masks. I always say we have a great show. Hey, listen, guys. Today we're phoning it in. All right. This is a barely watchable show today.
This is my mask. We are not phoning in. It's not a barely watchable
it's
show.
A rough
Get
day.
out of here.
It's gonna be a bad show.
It
you know,
is
you
not.
might as well just tune out right now.
What's up, Negative Nancy? Do we have a conversation
Poor
or
Nancy, what? We have to
Debbie Downer?
Yeah, be known as Negative Nancy.
Is your name Karen now, or
Karen? What is that? Who's negative?
Karen. Oh my God, who picked this topic? Hey,
Nicole.
Jessica.
Surprisingly, Nicole picked the topic of the coronavirus.
I did. I picked the topic. And she's saying that because I'm not flying anymore to convention. That's why she's saying it, because she knows it was probably me.
I gotcha.
So, as some of you may know, and some of you may not, I saw a Northwest Indiana Times article that coronavirus is now in Indianapolis right now.
Like it's like a destination. It's in Indianapolis right now, like a snowstorm. It's like, it's in Indy right now.
So the first confirmed case, which actually I'm surprised, since there's like 6 cases, or maybe a little bit less than that in Chicago, that we didn't really get hit first, but there we go.
Right?
You're shocked that it's in Indy?
Misty is shocked. Yeah, are you shocked that it's in Indy? Or are you shocked that the coronavirus is in Indy? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think that might have been a sarcasm. I am shocked comment. But anyway.
What if she got shocked?
It could be.
Yeah, could be.
So I think we have had a couple instances this week already of the coronavirus. We legit had a buyer say they weren't moving forward with a contract because they felt like prices were going to drop on homes and people were going to stop showing homes and all kinds of other stuff. So that's kind of what we're here to talk about a little bit today.
Yep, how the coronavirus will impact our business.
Yeah.
What
do you think?
Well, I think here's the thing. I do think our business revolves a lot around consumer confidence. There is a consumer confidence index that I think is how you can largely tell how the real estate market works. And when buyers are unsettled by things, if consumers aren't confident, the consumer confidence index will go down. No, but that largely is how the real estate market is kind of tracked. You know, it's if buyers are uncertain about how the market's going to be, sometimes they don't buy houses. They don't take those next big steps because they're waiting to see what happens.
See, and I think as far as like we have a government and things right now, we all know, well, we should know anyway, that the Fed did an emergency half-point adjustment. And so I think that will help hopefully regulate that a little bit. And in my opinion, I really think the next 30 days are really going to be like the teller of really what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I think most people are going to realize that there's a lot more people that have it than they really think. Because
I heard Purell was selling for crazy amounts on Amazon.
I did. No, I did. I was the one that told you that this morning when we were talking.
Well, I heard it from you. Yeah,
An 8-ounce bottle was like $50.
Is that true?
Yes, I swear on my life, I saw it yesterday.
First of all, wash your hands, folks. You don't need alcohol-based sanitizers.
Even me, who makes fun of Craig for his whatever stuff, I even have Lysol. And I am washing my hands twice as much as I normally do.
First of all, if any of you guys have kids, first of all, I was not a germaphobe. When I was in the Army, I'd eat stuff off the floor. Like, not that that's like hey, I could eat stuff off the floor.
He had like a 30-minute rule. It was fine. It was fine.
There was no such thing. It was, you were hungry, you ate it. I don't care. But it was after my kids were in daycare. And it's like, I remember going there to pick them up, and it's like these little kids are rubbing their noses and they're touching Legos, and I just saw, it was the weirdest thing. It's like I saw everything contaminated, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And my kids would get sick all the time and stuff like that, and it was like, and then once they get a little older, their immune system is stronger, and then they don't get sick as much. So anyway.
Sure.
But then I just decided, I hate getting sick. No one likes to get sick, right?
No.
But if you wash your hands a little bit more frequently, if you don't double dip in community dip, you'll be fine.
If you don't double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
You stick your finger in the bowl of dip, lick your finger.
Like that lady, did you see that? Oh my gosh, on Facebook. This lady's like, yeah, don't touch your face, whatever, and then licks her finger to change the page on the speech she's giving about not touching her face. That was some funny stuff.
That's funny.
Misty and I were
I
talking about that this
did
morning.
not see that. That's funny.
Yeah, so I think in general, I think what you need to do is stay calm and then help your buyers and sellers stay calm too. I think worst case,
selling by ounces. That's crazy.
yes, it was.
I saw a Facebook. You were telling me about a Facebook. All my
like
info
50
came
grams
from
of
Nicole this
Purell.
morning, just for the record. I'm like, I heard about this also. It was all from her this
That's
morning.
because I had to decide whether to
Don't
fly
eat
or
the
not
peanuts at the bar.
down to convention. Ew, gross. That's true, Misty. You shouldn't do that anyway.
What about pretzels?
Ew, that's
I
even
eat pretzels
worse.
sometimes at bars.
At least the peanuts have the shells. The pretzels don't have anything to protect them.
A lot of times they don't have them in the shell. It's not
The peanuts,
really?
really?
Yeah, it's not Texas Corral.
Oh yeah,
Or Texas
that's what I'm
Roadhouse
thinking
or
of.
whatever.
Show you how much
I like those
How much
bars.
time I spend in bars, but
Or restaurants or whatever.
so I think that's the best thing you do. I think you need to stay calm. You need to keep your buyers and sellers calm.
Are we really telling people to stay calm about the coronavirus?
Yeah, because I think I've seen some of the dumbest stuff on social media. Like when you see Corona beer is dropping in stock. I mean, all these misnomers about it. I mean, that's,
Nicole told me a rumor that Corona actually started the coronavirus. Is that true?
No, I did not tell you that.
Just kidding. This is just an opinion show, everyone, for
Right,
libel
exactly.
and slander reasons.
Right.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, let's get back on track a little bit. Okay, how could it affect the marketplace? Because I think it will. I think it is right now slightly.
I think in the next 30 days, I think we might see a little bit slower, but I think that Fed cut is really going to help people just kind of get out there anyway, because they know that that's an awesome rate and it's only going to go back up when this crisis or whatever you want to call it is over.
You don't have to air quote on
Well,
crisis.
because I don't really feel like it's a crisis, but I feel like people think it is.
I don't know. Yeah, I did a little bit of research on this, and it sounds like it's less. It's way less like dangerous than like just the common flu.
Yeah.
The flu kills more people. Of course, this is new, so the statistics aren't as strong, but it doesn't seem like the lethality is the lethal. That's a good word.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the lethality is there.
That's a big word for you today.
Yeah.
Using your vocab.
And people with good, strong immune systems and stuff like that don't seem to be as affected by it. But it's not that's not, it's still dangerous. But it is shaking consumer confidence.
Yep.
It's shaking the stock market, which also affects consumer confidence.
Yes.
So it is a real thing,
Yeah, I think for us, our Lux market is probably going to be affected a little bit more than...
She read that on a website.
Probably, but...
Not probably. You read it like 10
That was
minutes
Peggy.
ago.
Peggy read that. That
She
wasn't
told
me.
me the luxury market will be affected first. Yeah.
But I said because people own stocks and things. I hate you right now.
She
Anyway.
just read that like 10 minutes ago. And she said,
Where do we
the Lux market. The Lux market is going to be affected.
Where do we get our stuff from?
This is why I normally write the show, everyone. When Nicole writes it, it is
so much right now.
It is just like this right here. It's a helter skelter. It's just
So not true. I said, hey, you going to help me with this? He said, no. That's what he said today. So that's where we go.
I bet
Good
you
morning,
this.
Carol.
Raise your hand if you think Nicole ate McDonald's today.
Why? Because you were on the phone with me when I ordered McDonald's?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Actually, that joke didn't really land, but it was funny. She happened to have McDonald's.
Anyway.
Let's go to number 4. Let's just do that.
Well, I think in general, things you can do for prevention we talked about. I don't know if we should really go over the cases and like in the United States and
She was going to go
and
over
stuff like that.
statistics and stuff like that. That's not really our show.
No, but
Yeah.
let's, so
Are you saying it's going to open up more housing?
oh, that's so wrong, dude. That's so wrong. No, that's not what I'm saying.
I didn't say it. She wrote it down.
What I'm saying is, what do you think that you could do to help in the next 30 days?
Show. We should
It's
stop
on
this
live.
one.
You need to start being
I
serious.
told you guys not to watch this one in the beginning.
He's going down a rabbit hole. I don't know what the deal is. So what do you think that we can do to help our buyers stay calm about it and reassure everybody that the market's going to be just fine?
Can we?
Can we?
Yeah, can we? I don't know. I don't know that we can do that.
I don't know.
I think it'll be fine.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think it's going to be fine.
I think it's I don't think it's as big a deal as everyone else is making it sound like, or some people are making it sound.
Yeah.
I don't know. more people die in car accidents, and more people, like there's so many other more dangerous things out there that we do every day,
Yeah, I just feel like some of the stuff is the media things that are keeping this all in the forefront, like, every second of our lives right now.
Said our daughter said there's a case near Purdue.
Well, I'm wondering if that's the one that's outside of Indianapolis, because I think it said it was Marion County. So I wonder if it was in between Purdue and there. So, and the thing is, there's cases right now where people are getting it and they didn't have any contact with people with viruses. That means that it's here and we just don't have the numbers for it yet.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of, it's hardly affecting kids from what I'm reading.
Yeah.
And really you have the high risk group, people that already have respiratory issues and things like that. And then elderly, which they're always in the high risk groups for everything, the flu, everything. So it just is kind of what it is. And I think you just have to kind of stay a little realistic to it and maybe shut off the news for a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, Paula agrees. She says she thinks that they're over chatting about this virus. It's almost like we had nothing else to be panicky about. So hey, we got this new virus out.
Well, and that's kind of the thing. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to do this show today, is because I didn't really think it was going to be a big deal. But then one of my team members said that she had a buyer really say that to her, and I was like, really? I'm like, I feel like the Midwest is kind of like, we don't really panic about that stuff, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's on the coast or whatever. And then, then I saw the first confirmed case in Indiana today, and I was like, maybe we should do the show to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, because this is definitely affecting certain things. I mean, but again, if you're selling a house, a lot of people, when they're selling, they have to sell the house. Maybe they got a job transfer, maybe they're downsizing, or they need a larger home. Whatever the case is, they have a reason to sell. Very few people are just like, what the heck? The market's good, I'll sell.
Well, maybe it's just
because it's tough to buy something.
Reminding sellers and buyers of what their motivations are.
Yeah.
And just practicing good hygiene. Maybe going to the dollar store and picking up some hand sanitizer that you take with you on showings. Letting your clients use it. In between houses and things like that.
If your car is very dirty, maybe clean your car.
Oh, I did. I threw all the trash away in the back and the front.
Did you have to get a dumpster?
No, but I paid $10 at a car wash to use their garbage, so I didn't have to do it at my house.
Nice.
But, doing small things like that to maybe help reassure your clients while you're out and about that, that you have confidence that everything's going to be fine. Yeah. And that here's some hand sanitizer along the way to help to clean up the germs as we go through and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is a good thing. And a lot of lenders will give hand sanitizer out, little giveaway type things with their logos and stuff. So
lenders, hint, hint, wink, wink.
By the way, if you did not refinance your house within the last couple weeks, yes, and your mortgage rate is above 4%, you probably should talk to your favorite real estate agent, talk to your favorite mortgage broker. You probably should think about refinancing your house.
Yeah.
We could have done dumpster.
100%.
You probably should do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the interest rates are phenomenal right now. And I will let you know too, it's taking a little bit longer because so many people are refinancing right now. I heard it's like a huge backlog right now in refis.
Yeah.
So that's something that I don't think anyone anticipated. But hey, coronavirus it's dangerous. However, it might be great for mortgage rates.
I was asking Chris, we have a 3.25, and I'm like, man, if we could get a 2.5, that might be a nice thing just to refi down to 15 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Jerry's saying NWIloans.com. Yeah.
Good self-promotion, Jerry.
Good shout out. Hey, Jerry always approves our show, so I got, thank you, Jerry. We'll give Jerry a shout out. Heck yeah. Jerry's a good loan officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's his website. It's on there. Go there. Get a mortgage. He'll get it done.
So anything else anybody wants to talk about? I kind of...
Well, we got what? Oh, shaking hands. Yeah. I was at the gym the other day, and it was a past client that I ran into, and he said his son's looking at buying a house or whatever. And I went to shake his hand. He was leaving the gym. I was just getting there, and he's like, let's just knuckle it out or whatever. Let's, there's too much weird stuff going around right now. And I was like, good call, man. And I'm the germaphobe. I was like, man, he out germaphobed me. That's terrible.
Well, I think you got to kind of take that into perspective right now. Don't think people are being rude, stuff like that when they don't want to shake hands. I did a weird high five yesterday that my whole team made fun of because somebody tried to high five me. Yeah, right? What's up?
Oh, I'm totally going to wash my
I think that
now.
should be the new greeting anymore instead of shaking hands.
Just bump forearms with people.
Just saying, yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, so those kind of things that you can do to kind of, and just explain why you're doing it and hand out that hand sanitizer. I hate hand sanitizer, and I have quite a bit of it right now.
No high fives.
Yeah, no high fives. We got some Lysol here. We're spraying some stuff down. So just do the best you can not to spread it. Wipe down door handles, all that kind of good stuff, and
it looks like Nicole and I are actually sitting next to each other, but I'm so much of a germaphobe, and she's a germ creator.
We finally figured out how.
We're actually not here. We're
it's
actually
a background
not in the same
picture.
room. Yeah,
because we are so tech savvy.
Yeah,
it's a background picture.
Yep.
Hell no, that's not. No, we're not that smart. You guys know that.
We don't know how to do that. No. Neil was making fun of me. My brother, he was making fun of me. He said, he's like, you're not old enough to be passed up by technology, but you are. I'm like, yeah, it's true. So anyway, okay, so coronavirus, long and short. Here it is. Wash your hands.
Yeah. Don't touch your face.
Don't cough on people.
Yep.
If you're feeling sick, stay home. Be a considerate human being.
Yes.
Be safe. If your kids are sick, don't send them to school like I used to.
Yeah.
Give them some Tylenol. Send them to school. Know that you're going to get a call at noon to pick them up. Yeah. Some days you had to do. Hey, it's just a dad trying to make a living. Getting into real estate. Sometimes you have to do that kind of stuff.
And use common sense during this time. I mean, that's the biggest thing I could say. I don't think you need to go out and buy out the Costco or do any of that stuff. Most of us probably have at least a decent stockpile of food that you can make it through, 2 weeks with a freezer or whatever. So
I like how everyone's going to get Purell and like Clorox wipes and stuff, and I'm getting a case of wine. Like, I gotta make sure I got wine in case this thing really breaks out.
It's a sanitation.
You guys will all have sanitized hands, and I'll be drunk on the couch or something. That'd be awesome.
It's a sanitation thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can sanitize stuff with wine and alcohol.
Sanitizing the inside. Yeah. I feel like this show's gotten weird today.
Whatever. It is what it is. I think everybody
Wash your cell phones. That's a good... Hey, you know what? We didn't actually talk about that. Here's another thing, too. What do realtors touch all the time?
Every day, 500 times a day. Wipe it off.
Besides cell phones, doorknobs.
Yeah.
You know what? Everyone should go right now, get one of those Clorox wipes you paid $80 for at Costco, and wipe down all your doorknobs at your house.
Well, and the other thing is, it's that time of year. Wear gloves on showings. Yeah. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Wear some gloves on showings so you're opening door handles with your gloves when you go in the house. Hand sanitize afterwards.
Yep. Yep. Definitely.
Easy stuff that we can do that's not going to cost money, and you don't have to buy $50 8-ounce jugs of Purell on.
What if you went the opposite direction and tried to get every germ so your immune system would be so strong it wouldn't have a problem?
See, I don't believe in that because I don't. Yeah, you're right.
The flu's way. Yeah, thank you, Jerry. The flu is way more dangerous. But here's another thing too. The coronavirus is pretty new.
We just don't have all the stats. That's a problem.
What's that?
We just don't have all the stats right now. That's a problem.
Yeah. Well, the flu's been around for forever, I guess.
In my opinion, 30 days from now they'll come out and say like it was already circulating at this time and way more people had it than we knew, and everything was fine.
I did see also, I think it was the CDC's website. Somewhere they're working on a vaccine right now for, I think it was Hopkins. I was on the Hopkins website this morning and I saw that.
And shout out to Purdue, since Jessica talked about it earlier, but they developed a test for it that was much faster. They were looking for a manufacturer to get it out.
Fine, shout out to Ball State too. They accepted my son at Ball State, so he's pretty excited about that.
Yay!
So, yeah.
Good job. All right, that's it. It was a weird, meandering show today, but I think it kind of matches coronavirus. I'm not going to lie.
Water's a great sanitizer. Yep.
So, I think it kind of matches the coronavirus and how everybody's feeling right now. It's kind of a back and forth and kind of serious that we kind of have to worry about because we're out in the public a lot more than a lot of people are, dealing with a lot more germs and things. So,
let me ask you this, Nicole. What if one of your buyers says, "I'm worried about the coronavirus. Should I buy a house right now?" What would you tell them?
So, in my opinion, I think with the interest rates as low as they are, that's probably what I would balance that with. Would be the interest rate. You know what? The interest rates are so low, it's almost like you have to take advantage of that right now. I mean, in general, I think, like I said, I think the next 30 days are going to be what's really telling. But take advantage of the financial situation when you can.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? There's always there's always some reason to or not to buy, but right now, I mean, the numbers are in your favor as far as the interest rates are so low.
Yeah.
You know, call a good mortgage broker, get into a good low rate. If you get it fixed, locked in for 30 years at a 2.75, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean that's like amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably
Amazing.
what I
We
would.
both said amazing at the same time. That's amazing.
Weird. Jinx. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can't talk anymore for the rest of the show.
I thought I can't drink Coca-Cola or something. Like I can't drink pop for a year.
No, you
No,
don't
they
drink
say
pop
pop
anyway.
everywhere. I don't drink pop. That's true.
So that's fine.
All right.
All right, I think
You heard
that's
it here, folks. I don't drink pop. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It's about sugar though. I don't like sugar.
You heard it here first. Coronavirus. That's what we think is going to go on with the marketplace. You know, I think there might be a slowdown for the next 30 days. After that, I think once everything hashes out, I think everything's going to be fine.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be fine.
Yep.
Right now, the Nicole and Craig show is safe from the coronavirus. We hope you are too.
I don't know. I visited Disney World and I'm sick. I'm
That
just
sounded very.
saying.
That sounded. Oh, jeez.
I'm saying.
Well,
Well,
sure.
I'm not actually sick. It's bothering my asthma, but other than that, so.
Did you guys catch that eye roll?
But my husband's sick now too, so 14 days later,
Sorry, Chris.
it's fine.
Get well, my friend. All right, we out.
All right, yep. We'll see you guys
All right,
next
thanks
Friday.
everyone.
We'll have
Thanks.
a more detailed
Don't
show
worry.
next
Next
Friday.
time I'll write the show. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
I'll do it. I'll write it next week.
Blah blah. Bye.
We have some guests. Actually, we got some guests coming up too that we're pretty
Oh,
excited about.
did you confirm that finally?
One of the two I'm working on, and the other
He's
one
in charge
is
of guests.
I'm in charge of guests.
That's why we don't have any, because he never does it.
Well, we try to have one guest per month.
And
I've had some things come up over the last month that
Whatever.
that may have slowed down
Derailed
my
that?
prep work for the show.
Yeah.
But I'm back. We are back writing the great show that we love. And thank you guys. And feel free to share it out. Maybe not this one. Maybe share out last week.
Yeah, right. Instead, this show is not bad.
Well, let us know. Let us know if you like this weird format that we did, this weird rambling format. I feel like a newscaster today, though. I'm like, thank you. The Nicole and Craig show is safe from the coronavirus. Story at 11. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
It's not